Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decisions for your applications. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, so we have this residential application, and right now you can see there's two pre-existing heaters. This particular client has asked for possible alteration to this application. So let's go ahead and look at a couple of different options. First of all, let's go right into the overall dimensions. So essentially I have about a 21 foot from this edge here to the internal wall over here. There is a section that comes out, it's about 2 feet long here, so we can really call that 19 foot by about 18 foot from inside edge to inside edge. We have a little ledge here, height of about 8 foot, and a ceiling height of about 9 foot off the finished floor. And there's a couple other dimensions here that these are just placed here, approximately 6 foot opening here, 8 foot fireplace area, and then about a 3.5 foot opening on this side over here. And I think that's pretty much it. You can see we have some doorways that I believe swing out to the patio itself. And then of course you can see we have several fixed lighting features up here, so a recessed lighting up here. There is a TV set, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and look at what this ray, or what I would imagine this ray would, how it would actually function in this setup. Now I'm not quite sure I have these exactly placed, where they physically are right now. These are just images that I received, so I'm just giving them, an approximate location based on the lighting here. I think I moved it 24 inches from this edge, or from the center here to the center of the lighting. And then this one here I have in line with the lighting here. So I believe that's about correct. But as you can see, the footprint of heat on these S34s, and S34s, by the way, require 14 inches of clearance when pointed straight down to the ground. So they are mounted on the ceiling, pointed straight down to the ground. And that would be less than that 8 foot height. So you can see here with regards to the height, we're approximately at the 7'2" height on the bottom of the heater. And so for S34s, it's pretty hot right underneath the heater. But if you're outside the heater's ray, just slightly out here, then it's not going to be as hot as it is going to be right below the heater itself. But as I said before, the footprint of heat isn't really heating up the space over here very efficiently. It's pretty much just on this perimeter, or this side over here, as well as kind of the central area of this dining table here. I have it as a 6-person seating chair right now, chair and tables rather. But in any case, yes, this would heat up, the dining space here fairly well. And if you were to get really cold, you could move the furniture a little bit over here to the left side. This would not be my preferred application. If I was going to make this design, I would probably, recommend something more of moving, a unit like this over here, maybe, 8 feet over, maybe 7.5 feet over. And that would just give you a better footprint of heat for the space that's actually being used. So but in any case, let's go back to what it was before and go ahead and turn that off for the moment. Okay, so another option would be using electric heaters. Now the electric heaters, I like the electric heaters just because of the fact that these here are 6,000 watt units. They are only, when pointed straight to the ground, they only require 6 inches of clearance. And their overall dimensions, I believe we have here at 5'1" and 1/4 inch wide by about, I think it's 8 inches here. Let me just check, 8 3/16 of an inch. And again, only a 6-inch clearance above the heater itself. So it just visually looks better in an application like this. Let's go ahead and turn that off real quick, and I'm going to kind of go inside the house here, and if I can find the right door, here we go. And then just kind of give you an idea of what that might look like versus something like the gas units themselves. So something to look at there. All right. So again, this is the 6,000 watt setup, and this is going to be placed. So I believe those are 7. Let's see here, distances 8 foot apart, center to center, on the units themselves, and I have it just over about 4 feet from center here to this ledge over here. So I'm trying to line it up with regards to the footprint that we're looking for. You could line it up the lighting, obviously, and then if you place the heater over here, the footprint really wouldn't be well. So this is kind of my preferred layout based on the footprint of heat. But yeah, having two 6,000 watt units, and let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. You can see the footprint of heat is much better than the original layout. But again, you know, we have this chair pulled out here with the person sitting, and that would be, you know, you're not in the direct ray of the heater itself all the time. You know, once you move out to this area here, this is infrared light wave. It's like a flashlight, if you can imagine, and pointed it down towards the ground. That light wave penetrates an area, and as long as you're in that penetrating area, you're going to feel the warmth of that infrared light. So once you come outside of that, you're not feeling it 100%. You will feel it a little bit out here, but it's just not 100%. So, but that would be one option, using 2 of the 6,000 watt units. I would also recommend that you get either a duplex switch or a dimming system that allows you to turn the heaters on and off 100% to 1%, or 50% on, 100% on with a duplex switch. So that's one option. And then the next option I would look at is possibly using 4 of the CD 4024 models. And that CD 4024, let me turn off these distances here. These are 4,000 watt, well, 2,000 watt elements each. Let's see if I have the dimensions here. Let's go ahead and pull that up. I think it's 42-inch long unit. So it's 39-inch long units. And if we look at the distances apart, whoops, we have those at 7 foot center to center. And then from this area over here, 5'6" center to center. Again, duplex switch could work, as well as dimming systems. That would give you, you know, you can have, you know, say these 2 elements on, these 2 elements on, 1 on here, 2 on there. You can have it almost any mixture you want, or you could go with that dimming system where you can just go 1%, 100% on. So let's go ahead and look at that. And these are CD 4024s, 6 inches of clearance above. I kept them inside of the lights, just based on the fact that I want to have the heat on the central location of the patio itself. Let's turn that off, and let's take that off for a second, and then look at the overall footprint of heat. Here you can see that we're heating up this whole entire space that's occupied 100% efficiently, and I think this would probably be the best bet if I was going to change the system. One final thought is that if you know, this was a new construction, I would consider highly to recess these in the ceiling. You know, this is an existing structure, so tearing apart the whole ceiling probably wouldn't be a cost-effective way of actually doing this. So that's why I'm leaving them here on the surface mount. But this would be a great application here. So, all right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. Please tap that like button. We don't advertise, we're not monetized. YouTube does not promote our channel unless we receive thumbs up from our viewers. And if you care to subscribe, we really appreciate that as well. Thank you very much. Have an excellent day.